Unfortunately, just like I did a couple days ago, all I'm doing is merging two videos together. The videos are the top 5 best areas and the top 5 worst areas in Elden Ring. These videos have areas from the base game and the DLC in them. I'm doing this because I'm still sick and I have no creativity at the moment. Not like there's much to begin with anyway. That's enough explaining. I don't want to whine too much either. So let's start. This video is on my top 5 favorite areas in Elden Ring. It's solely based on my own bias and random things I like about these areas. In other words, this is an extremely useless video. So, starting off, the Mohgwyn Dynasty. This place is the lowest on the list because I'm not a big fan of the aesthetic, nor all the bleed enemies that surround this place. However, I do like all the rune farms that are available in this place. For some reason, Mohgwyn Dynasty is home to the best rune farms in the game. One of the rune farm even makes Mohg unalive himself. Now next is the Cerulean Coast. This is in the shadow of the Erdtree DLC. This one doesn't really have much I like aside from the aesthetic, and the fact that it leads you to the stone coffin fissure. This place doesn't have much, but the aesthetic is truly beautiful. I don't know why I love the blue flowers so much, but I do. The only problem I can actually think of in this area is that fucking dragon that assaults you with hordes of skeletons. Now the Atlas Plateau. Honestly, this is only on this list because I didn't want it to be only areas from the shadow of the Erdtree. However, I do truly like this area, especially at night time. Since this area is right below the Erdtree, you get a beautiful visual anywhere within the plateau. Personally, I'm not a big fan of inside the capital. However, walking around outside of the capital is always nice. Now, this place is truly annoying. The Abyssal Woods. You can't use torrent in this area and everything deals madness. Getting here is a trial in and of itself, since you have to go through a dungeon just get down here. Despite all that though, I love this area. More specifically, I love Midras Manse. I absolutely hate the giant night enemies that tome the halls. However, I absolutely love Midras. Honestly, Midra was the main reason I was so excited for the DLC. And finally, Hinterland. Specifically, the Shaman Village. This place, the most beautiful place in the DLC, it's by far the most peaceful place in the game. It's a nice reprieve from all the fighting you have to do to get here, especially since you have to defeat or run past 2 tree sentinels to get here. The OST here is slow and somber. It matches the vibe completely. I honestly don't think many people have actually listened to it since it's so quiet and slow. So I'll end the video with the OST playing, simply because I can. Yesterday I made a video on the best areas in the game. Today I'll make a video on the worst areas. This is based on my own personal bias, so in other words, this will be yet another completely useless video. Should be fun. So first, any finger ruins. There's 3 of them. I hate all 3. I mean, I have to hate it. Let's be honest though. Who doesn't want to suck face with a teleporting lizard monster? These places are honestly just so annoying. These lizards will hit your ass with a gravity spell. Then another one will teleport above you to start making out with you. I'm not desperate enough for that kind of love, so these ruins are on my shit list. Next is the Shadow Keep, specifically the Skadu View, the Commander Hog Rider boss fight. I know this ain't technically an area, however this boss single-handedly makes me hate this part of Shadow Keep. Does anyone remember when the DLC first came out, before any other update? Every boss had a few problems. Radahn, Messmer, the damn Hog Rider though. This guy had the worst boss fight in my opinion. Now he spawns on the other side of the arena, but before he used to spawn in the middle, directly in front of you. So you'd get assaulted the moment you started the fight. Anyway, next is the lower part of the ancient ruins of Rao. Specifically, the ravine part of this area makes me upset. This place combines 2 things I hate the most. The servants of rot enemies and bugs. So first off, I hate the pest threads that the servants shoot at you. I just think it's annoying, especially since I die almost immediately to them. But the thing I really hate about this area is the flying scorpions. They're not difficult enemies, I just genuinely hate bugs, that's it. Now, for the ones I really hate. The subterranean shunning grounds. This place is really annoying. I honestly just run through it and do a skip to get to the Forsaken Depths, since I find waddling through this sewer to be genuinely fucking annoying. I've only done it once or twice when the game first came out, then I found a skip to skip it all. Though there is a few good things down here, so it's worth it to waddle down here. But that doesn't mean it doesn't suck ass. Now finally, the place I hate the most, the consecrated snowfields. Unsurprisingly, I hate this place the most. You can't see shit anywhere, and it's all very molesty. Even when you're outside of the fog, you get bombarded by albinoric women and missiles from the sky. And inside the fog, you get assaulted by balls of lightning, years, and some fucking illusory dragonkins. Multiple at once at that. Whatever. Just thinking about it makes me annoyed.
Well, you know what time it is.
So I'll end the video here. So if you somehow watched until this point, then thanks for sticking around. And if you for some reason enjoyed my random rambling, then please consider giving this video a like and subscribing. It would really help out the channel and mean a lot to me. Until next time.